Hello everyone, in this particular video we will explore the while loop, one of the most simplest and most useful loop in JavaScript. So by the end of the video you will exactly know that how to use it and when to use it, right? So let's start. So here's the definition of the while loop. A while loop repeats a block of code as long as the condition is true. It means the while loop works on a condition and its role is to repeat a block of code, right? Means until the condition is satisfying, it is continuously repeating the block of code every time, right? It keeps going until the condition become false. Means the moment when the condition become false, it stop the execution of the code, right? And this is useful when you don't know in advance that how many times you need to repeat something. Now it is one of the most important point because when we know that how many times we need to execute, in that particular case we normally use the for loop. I have already made a video on the for loop on the channel, you can visit, right? And if you don't know that how many times you need to execute or repeat the code, in that particular case we actually use the while loop, right? Now let's get to the syntax of the while loop. So this is the basic syntax where we first write the while, then we put the bracket, and inside the bracket we write our own condition, and then inside of the curly bracket we write the code which we want to execute or repeat, right? I hope you understood till now. Now let me show you that how to use and what are the practical examples. Now coming forward, let me write example, that is let count equals to 1, and then while count is greater than equals to 5, you do what? You write the number, that is console.log bracket. Inside of this I will write the count, and then count plus plus, write this. Now what is happening here? What is happening is that basically it starts with the count equals to 1, and then it checks the condition that whether count's value is greater than or equals to 5 or not, right? And then it moves forward and print the number, and then it increments the value of count. This is how it is working, right? And finally it repeats until the count value becomes 6, and when the 6 comes as the value of count, it stops execution. So you can guess that how it will show me the answer. it, at first, since the count value is 1, it has checked that is the count value 1 is lesser than 5 or not. So it says yes. In that particular case it prints the value of 1, that is 1, right? And then the value of count increase, that means this 1 is now converted into 2, right? Now it checks that whether 2 is less than or equals to 5. It says yes. You come inside the bracket, and then you see the first line of code, that is print the number, then the number 2 will get printed, and then again the value get increased, the count value is increased, right? After that again it checks the condition and you will get the result as 3 4, and since we have written equals to here, that means it will print the 5 also, right? And by this your whole code will get executed, right? And after that, when the value of count becomes 6, in that particular case, since the condition will not meet, it will not come inside the brackets, and this 6 will not get printed. Let me show you the result, right? You can see 1 2 3 4 and 5, right? So like this the values get printed using the while loop. I hope you understood it, right? Let me give you one more example. Let's say let num, right? Yeah. Now while is nan, nan means not a number, right? I hope you know the concept of nan. If not, then you can visit the channel, I have already made a video on it, a complete explanation about the num, right? Sorry, the nan. And after that num equals to prompt bracket, inside of this please enter a number, like this. Now let me show you the execution first, then I will explain you the code, right? As you can see here, it is asking that please enter a number. So if I write any invalid number, that is a, right? And if I click on OK, it will again ask that please enter a number. It means it will keep repeating the prompt until I write a valid number, right? So by entering any invalid number, it will keep showing me the prompt, and when I enter any valid, that is like 3, and then I put a OK, you can see the prompt get over, means the while loop get over. Fine. So this is how it is working and how we make the practical use of the while loop. I hope you understood the concept very clearly, right? So this is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.